Welcome to this video on the VMD sorter. This video is the initial setup video, and there's many more videos about the sorter in this series. This is probably the first one that you'll want to watch. It talks about initially setting up your sorter, and this setup process is setting up a new sorter for sorter versions 20 or above. If you're upgrading from an older version of a sorter, then please do not continue with this video and instead watch our video on updating your sorter. I've unpacked the sorter. It's in my inventory, and there's an item called Top Prim Res Me, and that's just exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to res it on the screen and get my inventory out of the way. Now, when you initially res your sorter, you'll see a pop-up depending on what version or what kind of viewer you have and your settings. It may be in the lower right-hand corner, it could be in the upper right, wherever this pop-up happens to be. It's asking you to accept link and delink from other objects. You do have to select yes for that. Also, when you res your sorter, if you see this and it's blank, that means you're looking at the back side of your sorter. So simply edit that, and we will turn it around. Just like that. So now we're looking at the front side of the sorter. A couple of things we want to do first off, before we do anything else, is to probably name the sorter. So if I click the sorter menu, click on the sorter, I get this menu up here. And under the admin button, there is a name feature. And I'm just going to call it Bob's Stuff for right now. Naming is completely up to you. Some people have a sorter they use just for baskets, and so they name it Baskets or Harvests. They have a booze sorter for all their wines and beers and ales, so they'll name it booze or alcohol. Some have their ingredients sorter. However you want to organize your sorters, that's completely up to you. We just highly recommend that you name it appropriately. Otherwise, later on, you could have trouble trying to find what items go in which sorter. And I have hover text turned on. You can see Bob's Stuff in the hover text right up there. Next thing that you probably want to do is to set the theme for the sorter. This determines the overall look of the main sorter prim and also of the crates that you're going to put into the sorter. So again, clicking up here will bring up the sorter menu. There's the menu, and it has a theme button. So by clicking that, and I'm going to go to change. Another menu is going to come up with the various options for the look or the appearance or the theme. VMD Personal is available to Patreon members. Then there's the regular VMD that has the names of the items that will appear on the crates, and there's VMD Pick, which has pictures of the items. And then there's some other third-party items that you might see here. If you're going to use your own custom textures, then select this number 5 option for custom textures. I'm going to select VMD Pick, and that says it's number 2 in the list, so I'm going to select number 2. And the scripts run and do their thing, and you can see it automatically change. The next and final thing we're going to cover in this video is adding items to your sorter. I have some items in my inventory. I am just going to grab several of them and drop them right where it says drop here, the top left prim of the sorter. I'm going to use a controlled drag. We highly recommend you do not drag more than about 20 items at a time. Second Life does not like that, and there's a good chance that you could lose items if you drag that many items. So keep it to about 20 at a time. If you have, say, 100 items to put into your sorter, you can drag and drop 20 over there, then drag and drop 20 more, drag and drop 20 more, till you have them all in there. Then you click this center prim right here. Click here to sort. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. You can see the hover text going through the items that I put into it. And I apologize if it seems like some of the menus and things are going a little slow. We seem to be having a little lag on the sim this evening. I'm not really sure why. Your process will probably be a little bit faster than this. Also, keep your eye on local chat. It will tell you what's going on. Like right now, it says that it's checking to see what crates that it can get for me. If you own rights to the textures, then it will automatically put the textures on the crates that it creates in the theme that you selected. If you do not own the rights to a particular texture, like maybe you've got eggs going in there and you don't own the egg texture, well, then you're going to get a generic crate picture. It'll be basically blank on the crate, and then you can acquire that texture. This video does not go into acquiring additional textures for your sorter. We do have another video that is specifically designed for that. So just go to our YouTube channel and find the video that talks about obtaining or buying additional textures. And you can see the sorter has created the crates for the items I put in it. I just dropped in some grape baskets, some sugar, and some water buckets. And as I said, the sim is experiencing a little bit of lag, so that's why it's going quite a bit slower than normal. And there we go. It's just about done. It's starting to move the items into the boxes that it created. Okay, and that's pretty much all there is for setting up your sorter. You just simply res it out, make sure it's facing the right way. We do highly recommend that you name it. Go into the theme menu, click change, and select the appropriate theme. And move things into your sorter by dragging and dropping them. You can use control drag into this top left prim, and then you click the center prim to sort, and that's pretty much it. You can, as an option, if you wanted to, you can right click and edit the sorter and then drop the items right into this content menu. Just please be careful. Do not drag any other scripts in here, and do not accidentally delete any scripts that are in here, or you will have problems. But that is an option if you don't like using the control drag. Thank you for checking out this video, and look for other videos on using your VMD sorter in this series on our YouTube channel.